Hey, what's up, guys? It's your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Sorry if I sound a little sick. I was sick for a long time, but I don't think it was you know what. But either way, let's get back to some Fortnite news. Finally, Tfue and Ninja both with some huge things to say to us today. Tfue actually says Fortnite is not a competitive game. And you guys who follow me on Twitter already saw some of this, but there is a lot more to it as he basically insults the entire Fortnite community. Wait till you hear it before you say he's wrong, because I think he might be at least half right about some of this. Plus, Ninja, you guys actually have a chance to play with him, and he will give you his entire streaming setup. He's doing something big for the community, so awesome to see. I'll show you guys that in just a second. Plus, a lot more info about Season 3 and the leaks at the end of this video. So hit like right now. Don't miss any of this video. Hit like, check to see that you're subscribed, and let me know what you think of Tfue here. First, let's see what he said about Fortnite and how it is not a competitive game, and then we'll get to the rest and check it out. Tell me if you think he's right or he's wrong here. Take a look.
Bro, I'm gonna say this now, like, Fortnite is not a competitive game. I don't care what anyone says. In my eyes, Fortnite is not a competitive game. It is not an esports, and you're not a pro player because this game does not have a competitive side to it. This game isn't competitive at all. It's not. Competitive Fortnite is not a thing. It's made up. It's not real. If you're a competitive Fortnite player, you're living in a fantasy land. Because this game is so far from competitive. It's not even close to even being titled that.
So this is huge. People have said this for a while. A lot of you guys even say competitive ruined Fortnite. So this is a sore subject to deal with. And now Tfue flat out saying Fortnite is not a competitive game. He's not beating around the bush or anything. So you guys, do you guys agree with him that Fortnite does not have a competitive side and that you are not a pro player because it's made up and not real, as he puts it? Like, for one of the biggest voices in the Fortnite community to say that is pretty crazy, and I wonder what Epic thinks when they hear something like that. Even Tfue's own community responded in his chat, some agreeing with Turner and actually some not, and some just mindlessly repeating stuff like some people will just always do. But that's not all Tfue said. This next part is a little bit worse, but again, half true. I did my best to censor what he says here because I really wanted to include it in this video and see what you guys thought, because I do think we have a problem in the Fortnite community. But here is what Tfue said about us. Check this out.
Loser. Yeah, dude. The Fortnite community is garbage. It's filled with a bunch of immature 12-year-old stream sniping pieces that have nothing going for them in life, so all they do is just cheat.
So again, really strong words, but I don't know if Tfue is wrong here. And I said, here's what he said about us, but I don't know how many of us actually fall into who he's talking about here. Is he just talking about pro players, or is he talking about the entire community? Now, I think a ton of us can admit, though, that cheating is a huge problem in teaming and all of that. And right before this clip, actually, FaZe Dubs actually got brought up on stream, and Tfue said to one of his viewers, Dubs is a pro player who cheated. And then he said all this. I don't think he meant all this about Dubs. I could be wrong, but more of like sparked something in his mind that it's a huge problem and that the Fortnite community is horrible sometimes. I'm just saying what I've seen. You guys can tell me what you've seen. But like, the whole community just went after Cypher PK recently and had a hashtag trending with an explicit word about Cypher of all people. Not much makes me mad, dudes, but this one made me mad. And if you saw what I said on Twitter, you can see this got to me just a little bit, to see such a chill, positive role model in our community be mindlessly attacked like that because people thought that he was the reason skill-based matchmaking is out of squads again. Like, people actually believe that Epic listened to one content creator and let him decide the fate of the game for millions of people. I was just like, guys, we have people scamming others in our community. We have clickbaiting YouTubers faking live events and scamming kids for thousands of dollars per day, lying to them. And you're going after Cypher of all people? Anyways, guys, let's change that up before I get all upset again. Ninja is doing something big, something awesome for the community. You have a chance not only to play with him, but win a copy of his entire stream setup, his PC, his microphone, and all. Check this out.
All right, Gary V. I accept your challenge, and I'm all in. Nobody should ever have to worry about where their food or where their next meal is going to come from. So all of these donations and all of these proceeds during the All-In Challenge are going to be going towards any food-related COVID-19 foundations and organizations. Now, what I'm offering is a 3-hour gaming session with me. And that's not it. I'm also going to add in my entire gaming setup for you guys. I'm talking my top-of-the-line NZXT PC, my mouse, my keyboard, my monitor, my mouse pad, the microphone that I use, my headset, and my mix amp. So guys, let's try to raise as much money as we possibly can. Please stay safe, practice social distancing, and I love you guys. And I also challenge Jeffree Star and Jordan Fisher.
So Ninja is all in, as the movement is called, to give kids the things that they need during this time for food, clothes, and stuff. So whatever Tfue or anybody says about this community, I know you guys, and I know how awesome most of us are, that just quietly enjoy this game. So the link is below if you guys want to be a part of this and and of course have a chance to game with Ninja and win his setup. If you can't, that's fine. But I did want to show you guys something about Season 3 and apparently what is going to happen. Normally I do a whole video on these things, but I've been doing all this on my second channel, This Denver Guy. It's really exploding. You guys are missing out if you aren't subscribed yet. But a video came out from Tauber Hill a while back, I think is how you say it. And he had some leaks that he said was from an email he received. But before that video came out, a leak on Reddit popped up that has since been deleted. And actually, this guy deleted his entire account, but the leaks seem legit. And he's already called stuff that came into the game. So it makes people think that the rest of what he has to say is actually legit. The guy's name was, very kind of stupid, funny name. It's Infinity Fart Dev. And this is the entire list of what he said. He said the agency will turn it into a plaza and will have a blue telephone booth where players can change their in-game skin, which, as you guys know now, I don't know if it's necessarily he was mistaken about the agency turning into the plaza or just having a plaza, which Party Royale mode we have now. And of course, what do we see after he predicted it is the blue telephone booth that can change our skin in game. He also said skydiving will be in the game. I don't really know what he means about that. If you guys have an idea, let me know. But he said you can choose challenges from the plaza, skydiving challenges, boat racing challenges, parkour challenges, quad challenges, and more. So far he was exactly right about that. It's just not the agency, or maybe it will become the agency in game. I don't know. But he said the theme will be water, which is no surprise to a lot of us. Sharks will be in the game and rideable. Some of you guys have heard about this. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. On this Denver Guy channel, I said maybe we're going to have to like knock the sharks out. So we fight them kind of like henchmen AI, and we knock them out, and then we can tame them and ride them. Then he also said we have a female Black Knight and a female Dark Voyager. Very cool if you guys are into skins. I mean, Black Knight being one of the rarest, most OG, I guess, Season 2 skins out there. But there might be female variants of these skins coming. The engineer, he says, is Midas's sister and has a massive bird back bling, which I'm excited to see. I'm not super into skins in this game, but I definitely do like the bird, like the wings, the back blings and stuff like that. He said we'll have a robot Meowscles, which a lot of you guys are still saying Meowsicles. All right, it's not popsicle, it's like muscle, but for a cat, right? Meowscles. All right, now that we're clear on that, he says the next secret battle pass skin is Aquaman. What? No way. For you guys who are into DC Comics, he says there will be major collaboration with DC Comics. Unfortunately, I'm not like super into comic books or anything like that, or superheroes, but I know a lot of you guys get really excited for that stuff, and I'm excited to see Aquaman coming in, and especially Aquaman would go super well with an underwater theme. He also says Shadow wins the agency. So kind of going along with the storyline of what we've seen in chapter 2 so far, he says just Shadow will win the agency. So that's going to be a big tell. He said you can design your own umbrella. So we're looking at custom umbrellas, kind of like we see Maya in the in-game menu. We'll also be able to design our own umbrella, which is pretty cool. Also, we have elemental fire damage in the game. And then he says right after this, buildings will catch on fire. This is huge. This doesn't actually surprise me a whole lot. Epic has been trying to combat building, but of course we have wood that might be able to burn down, and maybe just the brick and metal won't be able to burn down. He also said Firefly's possible DC skin. Now there is a DC comic book character named Firefly, so I don't know if he meant to pluralize this or he was just mistaken. Maybe he's not familiar with DC comics, kind of like myself, but there is a character named Firefly that actually looks pretty cool and would make a pretty awesome Fortnite skin. After this, he has two other things. Let's just talk about both of them at the same time. The flare gun item kind of goes with the fire thing. We saw Jonesy in an old he shot a flare gun up at the battle bus, and we thought we were going to get it in game. We haven't seen it yet. People kind of forgot about it, but I think it's back in the game. And then we also have a fishing book, is what he says. Now, I said on this Denver Guy channel that I think the fishing book might be kind of along the lines, because I can't think of anything else besides just an achievement collection type thing. But what if it was kind of like Animal Crossing, where we got a whole bunch of different type of fish in the game, or Stardew Valley, which is where I'm from, and you can collect all these different kind of fish. Each fish has certain, health or shield attributes, and you can go around the entire map, being that it's possibly underwater, and be able to collect these fish. And some of them are more rare, some of them are more common. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool to see. So let me know, what you guys think about that. But anyways, like I said, check out my other channel, This Denver Guy, for more videos like this and just tons of other videos to binge watch. But so far, Infinity Fart Dev has been right, and I guess we'll see how right he is in the end. I'm excited for underwater stuff, but at the same time, kind of like, is this going to be as cool as we think it is? Like, it kind of worries me that Epic won't be able to pull it off as well as we hope, but hey, I'll give it a go, and if it sucks, well, I guess we'll be the first one to talk about it here on That Denver Guy. Sorry for the no uploads on this channel, guys. I really am. It definitely, it stresses me out to get behind on here and not provide content for you guys, but I was sick for a long time with tonsillitis. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, and I had to be on antibiotics for a while, and I couldn't even really talk without tons of pain in my throat and jaw. But oh well, I'm back, guys. Hopefully more videos to come and more live streaming soon. I'll tell you guys more about that tomorrow or the next day in an upcoming video. But you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love, Denver.